Okay, I can explain slope as a rate. What is the slope of the following situations? Provide your answer as a unit rate. Okay. The amount Y in gallons of gasoline remaining in a gas tank after driving X hours is given by this equation. What does -2 represent in this situation? Okay, so let's think about this for a second. We have Y in gallons of gasoline and driving X hours. So we know that slope is the change in Y over the change in X. My Y is going to be gallons, so we have gallons. And my X is in hours. And I know that -2 is the slope, so that means -2 over 1 would be a way to write -2 as a fraction. So as every hour increases, the gallons are decreasing by 2. So how can slope be correctly interpreted in this situation? Well, that means for every 1 hour, the gallons are going down by 2. So let's see if we can find that. All right, 12 hours, that doesn't do me any good. For every 1 hour that passes, the amount of gas in the tank decreases by 12. No. For every 1 hour that passes, the amount of gas in the tank decreases by 2. There we go. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the next one. The graph shows the height y in feet of a flag X seconds after you start raising it up a flagpole. What is the slope? What does it represent in this situation? Okay, so slope is the change in y over the change in x. So our units, my y is feet, and my x is time, so that's going to be seconds. So I'm going to have feet per second. Okay, we're raising it up the flagpole, so that makes sense that our slope is positive. So let's see what our change in y is. So we're going to go, we have 6 and 3, right? We went from 3 up to 6. We went from 3 feet up to 6 feet over the course of from 0 to 2 seconds. Okay, so we have 2 minus 0, right? 2 minus 0. This is seconds. This is feet. So I have 3 divided by 2. So my slope is 3/2. What does it represent in this situation? Meaning and context. You must use appropriate units for credit. Okay, so for every 2 seconds that pass, the flag raises 3 feet. Okay, if we want to put that as a unit rate, 3.5 is 1.5, and my units are feet per second. Okay, so in context, the flag is being raised at a rate of 1.5 feet per second. Okay, we can tell that with our units. Feet per second, done. Okay, next one. Slope, slope, slope. Provide a situation that matches the following information. What does the slope represent in this situation? And graph the situation at right. All right, let me pull this up a little bit. Okay, so the rate is -25. There's my slope. Go ahead and indicate that with an M. My x-intercept is, or excuse me, my y-intercept is 200. My x-intercept is 8 months. So I am assuming we need to have this on here, our labels, that my y values are in dollars and my x values are in months. My slope is -25, so we're going to be going down. So for every month that passes, my y value goes down by 25. Down 25 for each month that passes. Down 25 for each month. And it should work out nicely that you end up with a straight line. Okay, so what does the slope represent? Okay, well, let's come up with a little story. Joe invested $200 into an account. He withdrew, meaning it's going to go down, he withdrew $25 each month, per month, for 8 months. Until there was no more money left. Okay, that shows me that you really understand this linear relationship, you understand units, you understand slope. This would be a good answer for this.